The public often views divorce through a lens of bitterness and drama, but Billy Bob Thornton's experiences challenge this stereotype. Known for his unconventional approach to life and relationships, Thornton has managed to keep amicable ties with some of his former partners, including his ex-wife, Angelina Jolie, though they split after a highly publicized whirlwind romance. The two remain close friends and speak regularly. This friendship defies the norm for Hollywood breakups and reflects Thornton's distinct approach to life, where he values human connections and respects the people who have been part of his journey. Thornton's life story is a fascinating blend of triumph over adversity and relentless pursuit of his passions. Born on August 4th, 1955, in Hot Springs, Arkansas, his upbringing was shaped by humble surroundings. His family lived without basic amenities like electricity or indoor plumbing, moving often among small Arkansas towns. Thornton's father, William Raymond Thornton, was a high school teacher and basketball coach, while his mother, Virginia Roberta, claimed to have psychic abilities. His childhood, far from glamorous, instilled in him a resilience that he would carry into adulthood. Thornton struggled in school due to undiagnosed dyslexia, which affected his academic confidence, but found a release through sports. A talented high school baseball player, he even tried out for the Kansas City Royals, but a serious injury dashed his dreams of a sports career. After graduating from high school in 1973, Thornton explored various paths, including attending Henderson State University to study psychology. His time there was short-lived, and he dropped out after 2 semesters, feeling a pull towards something less conventional. He dabbled in several jobs, from asphalt laying for the Arkansas State Transportation Department to telemarketing, fast food service, and even offshore wind farming. His experiences were eclectic, but they set the stage for his big move to Los Angeles in the mid-1980s, where he hoped to break into the entertainment industry. Los Angeles was not immediately welcoming to Thornton, who initially struggled to make ends meet while pursuing acting. However, a turning point came when he met director Billy Wilder, who, during a chance encounter while Thornton was working as a waiter, advised him to try screenwriting. This piece of advice would prove instrumental in shaping his future career. Thornton's early years in Hollywood involved taking small roles in TV shows and movies. In 1987, he appeared in a minor role in the play Beethoven's Symphonies and in the thriller Hunter's Blood. He continued to gain experience through bit parts in shows like Matlock and in films like South of Reno. But his breakthrough came in 1992 with One False Move, a gritty crime drama that Thornton co-wrote with his writing partner, Tom Epperson. This film established Thornton as a promising talent in both acting and writing, and Hollywood took notice. For years later, Thornton truly made his mark with Sling Blade, a film that he wrote, directed, and starred in. Expanding on a short film he had previously created, Sling Blade follows the story of Carl Childers, a mentally disabled man who committed murder. The film was a hit, earning widespread critical acclaim, and Thornton received an Academy Award for Best Adapted Screenplay as well as a Best Actor nomination. Sling Blade solidified his reputation as a major Hollywood talent, opening doors to a series of prominent roles. After Sling Blade, his career soared with roles in blockbuster films like Armageddon and critically acclaimed dramas, such as A Simple Plan, which earned him yet another Oscar nomination. He continued to branch out, even directing again with Daddy and Them and All the Pretty Horses, though the latter experience left him frustrated after studio cuts altered his vision for the film. In 2003, Thornton starred in the black comedy Bad Santa, a role that allowed him to tap into his flair for edgy, offbeat characters. Known for his commitment to his roles, Thornton famously admitted to drinking on set to fully embody the crude, foul-mouthed character. Bad Santa became one of his most memorable performances and solidified his status as a beloved figure in dark comedy. Throughout the early 2000s, he continued to take on complex roles, with performances in Friday Night Lights and The Alamo, among others. His transition to television was equally successful. In 2014, he starred in FX's Fargo, playing the sociopathic hitman Lorne Malvo, a role that earned him a Golden Globe. In 2016, he starred in Amazon's Goliath as a washed-up lawyer, receiving further critical acclaim for his nuanced portrayal. Despite his many professional successes, Thornton's personal life remained a focal point of media attention, especially his relationships. His first marriage to Melissa Lee Gatlin in 1978 ended after only a few years. They had a daughter, Amanda, in 1979, but the marriage quickly dissolved, with Gatlin citing infidelity. His relationship with Amanda was strained, and she grew up mostly estranged from him, raised by her mother. Amanda later faced her own personal struggles, serving prison time in 2008 for the tragic death of a friend's child. With the help of the Innocence Project of Florida, Amanda's legal team fought to prove her innocence, and after new evidence emerged in 2020, she was released from prison. Thornton's second marriage, to actress Toni Lawrence in 1986, was also short-lived, lasting just 2 years. Lawrence, who had appeared in films such as Daddy's Deadly Darling, later described Thornton as talented but troubled, highlighting the complex personality that has often defined his relationships. Thornton's third marriage, to actress Cinda Williams, was equally brief. Williams had starred in Mo Better Blues and One False Move, which Thornton co-wrote. Despite working together, their marriage seemed to lack a lasting romantic spark, and they soon parted ways. Thornton reflected on this relationship with honesty, acknowledging that while they shared a bond, it was more rooted in friendship than romance. Each chapter of Thornton's life tells a story of a man who has remained unyielding in the face of adversity, pursuing his career and navigating his personal life with a mix of vulnerability and resilience. From his challenging childhood to his rise in Hollywood, from his personal trials to his professional triumphs, Thornton's journey is a testament to his ability to reinvent himself and to approach life's challenges with his trademark authenticity and raw talent. Billy Bob Thornton's third marriage to actress Cinda Williams, which lasted from 1990 to 1992, was a brief chapter in his romantic history. Despite their mutual respect and close friendship, the two ultimately realized they were better suited as friends than romantic partners. Their split was amicable, and Cinda later moved on with film producer Rodree Plummer. The couple found happiness together and now share a child, with Cinda regularly posting about their life on social media, showing how she had fully moved on from her short-lived marriage to Thornton. Thornton's fourth marriage, to Playboy model Petra Dawn Chernak in 1993, seemed initially perfect. The couple had 2 sons, William and Harry, born within a year of each other, and their marriage appeared to be the epitome of a picture-perfect Hollywood life. However, behind closed doors, things were far from ideal. In 1997, Petra filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences. The divorce became even more controversial when Petra also filed for a restraining order against Thornton, accusing him of spousal abuse. She claimed that Thornton had physically attacked her on several occasions, sometimes even in front of their children, alleging that he had hit, punched, and pushed her. Thornton, however, strongly denied the accusations, stating that although their marriage was imperfect, he never exhibited the behavior Petra described. He expressed concern for their sons, emphasizing that they would be the ones to suffer the most from the divorce and the accusations. Despite his denials, the damage to his reputation was done, and the relationship ended with a dark cloud hanging over it. Perhaps the most sensational chapter in Billy Bob Thornton's romantic life was his marriage to actress Angelina Jolie. Their love story was unexpected and captivated the public. At the time, Jolie was already an A-list star, having been married to actor Johnny Lee Miller, but it was her sudden and passionate romance with Thornton that stole the headlines. Thornton had been engaged to actress Laura Dee for over 2 years, and the couple shared a home and planned their future together. However, when he met Jolie on the set of Pushing Tin in 1999, the chemistry between them was undeniable. The two quickly became close, and their bond soon turned romantic. Despite being engaged to Laura, Thornton and Jolie's connection was electric, and he ended his engagement with Laura. Laura later expressed shock, saying she had left their home to work on a movie, only to return and find out that Thornton had married Jolie in a spontaneous Vegas ceremony in May 2000. The suddenness of the marriage stunned not just Laura, but the entire world. The couple's wedding was unconventional and low-key, with Jolie opting for a simple look, pulling her hair back and keeping things understated. Nevertheless, their marriage immediately became the focus of intense media attention. They were eccentric, unpredictable, and deeply in love, creating a whirlwind that captivated Hollywood and fans alike. Unlike other Hollywood couples who maintained traditional public displays of affection, Thornton and Jolie took things to an entirely different level. One of their most infamous quirks was that they wore vials of each other's blood around their necks, which only fueled a mystery surrounding their relationship. Their love for each other was intense, and they seemed to live their lives with an almost overwhelming passion. Just after their wedding, the couple purchased a grand $3.75 million Beverly Hills mansion, previously owned by Guns N' Roses guitarist Slash. The home, which boasted 9 bedrooms and a recording studio, seemed like the perfect setting for their new life together. However, despite the lavish space, they were often on the move, with their busy careers and travel schedules. The home purchase symbolized their commitment to each other, but their hectic lives meant they didn't spend much time there. Their relationship remained in the spotlight, especially at public events where their affection was on full display. One memorable moment came during the premiere of Gone in 60 Seconds in June 2000, when they walked the red carpet and kissed passionately in front of the photographers. When asked by MTV about their most exciting moment, Thornton revealed, "I think it was today. We have Ed in the car on the way here," highlighting the unabashed openness that set their relationship apart from other Hollywood couples. Throughout their marriage, Thornton and Jolie continued to shock and amuse the public with their unconventional behavior. Their relationship was marked by unpredictability, and it became one of the most talked-about love stories in Hollywood. Billy Bob Thornton gave an interview where he addressed some of the rumors surrounding his relationship with Angelina Jolie. One of the most talked-about stories was the couple supposedly swapping underwear. Thornton clarified that while the rumor wasn't entirely false, it had been blown out of proportion. He explained that on one occasion, he wore his wife's underwear while working out in the gym, and someone saw it, but he didn't wear them every day, just occasionally. Despite the bizarre rumor, their relationship continued to make headlines, especially as they shared the depth of their love for one another. In an interview with Us Weekly, they revealed details about the Beverly Hills home they had bought together and shared that they had installed a padded room to retreat to when their love became too intense. Jolie described how their connection made her feel. "It's amazing that we actually leave the room ever. I feel so complete and safe and warm and in love. And then I just feel like I'm on fire." Thornton echoed her sentiments, admitting that their intimacy was sometimes almost too intense. Their relationship was wild, eccentric, and unlike any other Hollywood romance. One of the most infamous aspects was their blood vials. In July 2001, the media went into a frenzy when it was revealed that the couple wore necklaces containing each other's blood. The story was exaggerated to the point where people imagined them walking around with buckets of blood, but Thornton later cleared it up, explaining that it was much simpler. They just poked their fingers with a pen, smeared a little blood, and wore the necklaces when they were apart. While the media dramatized it, the act symbolized the unique intensity of their connection. By March 2002, they were planning to take a significant step together by adopting a child, a 7-month-old boy from Cambodia named Maddox. Jolie had already announced their decision, but as their relationship began to unravel, the adoption plans changed. The couple split, and Jolie went on to adopt Maddox as a single parent, clarifying that Thornton had nothing to do with the adoption, and he never publicly commented on the matter. Around the same time, rumors of infidelity began to circulate, with reports suggesting that Thornton was seeing a therapist for sex addiction and possibly had an affair with the therapist. Though neither Thornton nor Jolie confirmed or denied the rumors, they added to the tension in their relationship. Jolie was reportedly devastated when she heard about Thornton's alleged affair, and the once passionate connection between them started to fade. By the summer of 2002, their relationship came to an abrupt end. Their divorce was as sudden as their whirlwind romance, leaving fans and the media speculating about what went wrong. Thornton remained silent, but Jolie later reflected on their split in a 2004 interview with Vogue, admitting that they had changed too much as individuals for their marriage to survive. In a 2005 interview with Vanity Fair, she explained that they simply grew apart, with both of them evolving in different directions. In a year, I became who I am today very much, and he became who he is today. It was just totally different paths in life, she said. Thornton gradually opened up about the split, comparing it to a sudden, bewildering event. He told Entertainment Weekly in 2003 that their breakup was like an unexpected disaster, saying, "It was like, say you're going to a nightclub one night with your friends, and the next thing you know, there are guys with helicopters and machine gun fire, and you don't know what happened." Over the years, Thornton shared more about feeling out of place in their marriage. In a 2016 interview with GQ, he admitted that he never felt good enough for Jolie, as her life was filled with global causes and constant travel, while he was more comfortable staying at home and watching baseball. Their different lifestyles, with Jolie's global activism and Thornton's introverted nature, eventually created distance between them. In 2018, he revealed that the primary reason for their divorce was their drastically different lifestyles, explaining, "Hers is a global lifestyle, and mine is an agoraphobic lifestyle." Despite their separation in 2002, Jolie and Thornton have remained on good terms. Both have moved on with their lives. Thornton married Connie England in 2014, while Jolie married Brad Pitt the same year, though their marriage ended in 2016. In 2012, Jolie even wrote the foreword for Thornton's memoir, The Billy Bob Tapes, A Cave Full of Ghosts, where she spoke fondly of him, praising his unique personality and his struggles with agoraphobia. Billy Bob Thornton and Angelina Jolie have remained on good terms over the years, despite their short-lived romantic relationship. Thornton has spoken warmly about Jolie in interviews, and in 2016, he shared with GQ that they still stay in touch, although not frequently, speaking every few months. He admitted that despite their different lives, they still connect when they talk. Although their relationship didn't last, the bond between them remains, and they continue to speak highly of each other, showing that while their love faded, their respect for one another has not. Thornton even admitted that he never felt good enough for Jolie, feeling uncomfortable around the rich and important people she often interacted with. This mutual respect was further highlighted in 2012 when Jolie wrote the foreword for Thornton's memoir, The Billy Bob Tapes, A Cave Full of Ghosts. In her writing, she spoke fondly of him, describing his struggles with agoraphobia and his unique personality, adding that the world would be a dull place without him. While their romantic relationship ended long ago, it's clear that both Thornton and Jolie have a deep affection for one another. Their time together left a lasting mark, not only on their lives but also on the public's imagination. Thornton's love life, however, didn't end with Jolie. By the time he met Connie England, he had already been married 5 times, but this relationship was different. Thornton and England met on the set of Bad Santa in 2002, and though sparks flew, they didn't rush into marriage. They dated for 12 years before tying the knot in 2014 in a quiet ceremony at their Los Angeles home, far from the paparazzi and public attention. Thornton had admitted that he wasn't in a hurry to marry again, and even told Maxim in 2008 that he didn't want to put England through the public scrutiny of being his 6th wife. But in 2014, they decided it was time to marry, choosing a private, intimate ceremony in their front yard, away from the spotlight. One of the reasons Thornton and England's relationship has lasted is how well they complement each other's personalities. Thornton has always described himself as a homebody, uncomfortable around the rich and influential people that Jolie often interacted with. England, in contrast, shares a quieter lifestyle. Thornton has praised her for understanding his unique personality and for being comfortable staying home with him, away from the limelight. Their relationship is grounded in simplicity, with Thornton often joking that their home even has a recording studio, so he doesn't have to leave to work on his music. The couple shares a home-centered life, enjoying each other's company, and spending time with their daughter Bella. Bella, born in 2004, is Thornton's fourth child and Anglan's only child. Thornton had to adjust to fatherhood again, especially since his older children were much older by the time Bella arrived. However, he quickly embraced fatherhood, forming a close bond with her. He's spoken fondly about their time together, sharing that they enjoy listening to pop music, with Bella introducing him to artists like Christina Perri and Taylor Swift. Thornton revealed that Bella's fiery personality made their relationship even more special. In fact, it was Bella who largely influenced their decision to get married. After 12 years together, Bella began to wonder why her parents weren't married, prompting Thornton and Anglan to finally tie the knot. Today, Thornton balances his artistic passions with his family life. While he continues to work on music, movies, and TV projects, his primary focus is on being present for his daughter and wife. The couple occasionally attends red carpet events, like the 2022 premiere of The Gray Man, but they prefer their quiet, home-centered life. Thornton's relationship with Anglan seems to be his most stable yet, built on mutual understanding and a shared love for simplicity. Their story shows that love can take time, but it can be worth the wait. Even Thornton and Jolie, despite their past, have maintained a friendship, proving that sometimes relationships that end can still leave room for respect and camaraderie. So, what do you think is more important in a lasting relationship? Timing or finding someone who truly complements your personality? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating stories.